All right, Joy Joy. This is the spot. This is where I'm going to put the jacuzzi.
You really serious about that?
Honey, this is something I've wanted my whole life. A bubbling cauldron of hot water that I could stick my big circus tuchus in right here. I'm going to make my own pot of Eddie soup.
As long as your matzo balls aren't in it.
Okay, go ahead, scoff. But it just so happens there are many therapeutic benefits about having a jacuzzi.
Name 7.
Number 1, it tightens your scrotum.
Sold!
Do you know that the people in Iceland, you know what they do? They jump out of the hot water, they roll around in the snow, and they jump back in. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but Eddie, you're not gonna do any of that. You're gonna sit in it, drink in it, and pee in it.
I may do that. But listen, I want to tell you something.
What?
I got a surprise for you. You know what I'm putting right next to the jacuzzi? Your own nude beach.
You know what I think of when I hear nude beach? Sandy Cracks.
Oh.
Remember Sandy from my school?
Yeah. She was always in the nurse's office because she was always chafing. Hey, do you know that legend has it she produced a pearl?
Say it.
Da-da. Come on.
The hell is that thing?
Wait, I'll get the gun.
We have a gun?
What? No, of course not. Come on.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Allie!
Allie!
Oh, baby.
Come here. Hey. Me again, okay?
Oh, boy. Oh, my.
Sweetie, what is different about you?
Oh, you look like a whole new person.
Ecuador changed my life?
Really? Why? Is Doug dead?
No, he's in the RV.
Damn.
Honey, come out and say hola.
Ta-da!
Oh, God.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Okay, all right. Okay, take it easy. Look, you know what? Let's nip the familiarity thing in the bud, okay? We're not your mom and dad. This is Joy, and I'm Eddie.
Well, technically speaking, you are now Doug's father-in-law.
Allie and I are married.
Somebody get me the vodka.
So anyway, there we were, standing in a clearing of the rainforests of Ecuador. When the shaman...
Shaman? Not a rabbi? He just killed Nana.
Go ahead, Doug.
As I was saying, the shaman pronounced us soulmates forever.
Okay, all right, that's good. So far, I don't hear anything legal or binding.
Well, not by the white man's law.
Doug, you are the white man.
Okay, let me understand something. Are you two married or not?
In our hearts and in our souls, yes, we are.
How about for tax purposes?
Well, no, but since we've rejected the entire socioeconomic system, the tax code is irrelevant to us.
That's right. See, we don't really believe in money, Daddy.
They don't believe in money, Daddy. That's gonna come in real handy when you want to buy stuff.
Why do you have to be so close-minded?
Now, my little tree frog. It's not our father's fault. He's just a product of years of institutionalized brainwashing.
Called school. What a waste of time.
Yeah, see, we no longer believe in school.
Excellent.
Doug, you were a teacher.
Yes, I admit, I drank the Kool-Aid. Until Ecuador.
Is that anywhere near Ecuador?
As I was saying, it was in Ecuador that I realized school is rotten with the white man's lies.
Okay, Doug, again, you are the white man, okay? Any whiter, you'd be on Fox News.
Don't call him names. He's a visionary.
Oh, yeah, he's a visionary with a vision of his own ass.
Daddy!
Sir, we're just trying to be self-sufficient. You know, no credit cards, no processed foods, no material goods.
So, homeless.
Well, actually, we were hoping that we could park the RV in your backyard.
puts a damper on the nude beach.
Well, not really, sir. Allie and I are nude most of the time.
Hey, Doug, come here. Come here, listen. If I ever see your trouser flower, I'm gonna snip it off like a rosebud.
Trouser flower?
Yes, your little penis fly trap.
Understood, sir.
Don't worry, Daddy. You won't even know we're here. We're gonna be totally self-sustaining.
That's right. We're gonna plant our own garden.
Okay, whoa. See, when you say something like garden, that implies seeds and roots and harvesting, and that also implies you being here a very long time, which is impossible because this area has been designated as my jacuzzi oasis.
How long are you guys planning on staying?
2 years max.
2 years?
Well, it'll take us that long after living in the jungle to be completely free of parasites.
Ironic, huh?
Come into our home. I will give you the grand tour.
God, I hate my life.
Go ahead, take your shoes off, sir. Or not.
Oh, well, this is nice, huh, Eddie?
Smells like Willie Nelson in here.
Eddie.
All I can see is down.
Oh, try getting on your knees, sir. Or not.
Back up, Daddy. There's a skylight right behind you.
Huh?
See?
Oh, wow. This is great. It's like I'm not even with you.
Yeah, it is. It's tiny in here.
I don't know why you're being so critical. The Who liked it.
Which Who? The band or the Who that Horton heard?
The band. Come on, Mom. I'll show you around.
Okay, let's have the grand tour. Okay. Move, Eddie.
I'm stuck. This thing wasn't made for a guy my size.
Neither was I.
You hear that? An angel got its wings. See, we're trying to be as efficient as possible and leave a small carbon footprint.
And you're gonna do that by traveling around the world in a giant gas-guzzling bus.
Aha!
Don't aha me, Doug, okay?
Sorry, sir. I was just gonna make the point that this bus has been converted to run on vegetable oil.
Oh, no wonder it smells like French fries in here. You know, I gotta tell you, I swear, if Chanel made a perfume that smelled like this, I would actually like the French.
You know what else is cool? We recycle our own urine.
I'm about to recycle my own lunch. All right, that's it. Okay, all right. Joy, butter my head and get me the hell out of here. I don't know. I mean, who would have thought that she would go live in the jungle with this guy and instead of dumping the bum, she fake marries him?
I know.
Well, at least we can maybe throw a window on the side of that thing and sell tacos.
But we'd have to change the horn to da 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 da. Okay, go ahead.
Da 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 da. Yeah, but you know what? This is the problem. If she legally marries him, then we can never shake the bum.
I can't understand how the Allie I know would hook up with some do-gooder freak who eats tofu and gives a rat's ass about the environment.
I know. We raised her worse than that. Maybe this is just a phase. Hey, do you remember when you used to believe in all that romantic love crap when you were her age?
Tell me about it. Love at first sight. You can't get pregnant the first time.
All right.
Soulmates.
Soulmates, yeah. Like, out of all the billion people on Earth, you're gonna be the one lucky son of a bitch to find your one and only. Like I did.
You think I'm one in a billion?
That's what you took from all of that? Oh, yeah, honey, listen, absolutely. I mean, I feel that I am the luckiest guy in the room.
Let me in.
Okay, come on. Come on over here. Oh, Big Red, come here.
Put that paw around me. You know what? maybe it is just a phase. I mean, remember when Allie was a little girl and she thought she was a pony and I had to strap her breakfast to her face?
Yeah. And we made all that money giving horsey rides to the kids in the neighborhood.
Hey, make me feel a little better and put a French fry in my mouth.
Now, when you say French fry, you mean...
I mean French fry.
Okay, coming up. And there you go. See that? Food is love, right? Hey, Joy, this is how we do it. We win her back with food.
What?
Yeah, well, we cook up all the stuff that she loves to eat, we put it in a bucket, and we strap it to her face.
That could actually work.
That could absolutely work. And now, Joy, get ready for the debut of my evil scientist laugh. No, they didn't.
Yeah, I think they did. Take the gun.
Don't need it.
What was all that noise, sir?
No more noise. Nay.
Wow, it smells great in here.
Hey, honey, check it out. Ta-da!
Waffles and fried chicken. Allie's favorite. Oh, God. Chicken. You didn't.
No, honey, of course not. This is store-bought Yardbird right here. I gave the idiot's rooster to the guy who works at the bakery. He has to be up at 5 in the morning. And now he has his very own alarm cock. Alarm cock, everybody. I love you.
I think something bad happened to Mr. Sunrise.
Do you think he met with foul play?
Allie, there's nothing funny about this. He was the best man at our wedding.
I shared a confined space with that rooster all the way from Ecuador. He was your friend. I'm not gonna miss the little cluck.
It's just a matter of his disappearance that has me disturbed. I mean, your father was holding a trash bag with something in it that looked an awful lot like there was a rooster there. Allie? Allie?
Hey, what smells so good?
Hey, honey, chicken and waffles. Help yourself.
Don't be ridiculous, Eddie. They eat organic food. This has processed flour and trans fats.
Ooh, yeah, trans fats.
Too bad you don't eat stuff like this anymore, because it's delicious.
Oh, I eat stuff like this.
I don't know. Not now that you're Mrs. What's-His-Face.
That was a bogus wedding in the jungle. Give me a damn waffle.
Freeze! What are you doing?
I want a waffle.
No, you don't. That's poison. We just got your body to the point where it can metabolize acorns.
Yeah, you know, he's right, honey. You've lived a very pure lifestyle. I mean, you don't want to ruin it now with a beautiful, syrupy, warm waffle, do you?
Syrupy, warm waffle.
But you know what? If you're hungry, you can go across the street and munch on that oak tree. Damn, if we only put whipped cream on it, we would have had her.
Whipped cream.
No.
Eddie,
Yes?
would you like whipped cream on your waffles?
Now, when you say waffles, do you...
I mean waffles.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what's gotten into you. Have you forgotten the vows that we made in Ecuador?
Well, they were in Spanish, so I never really knew what they meant.
Yeah, well, I didn't either, but I assumed that they meant that our love is beautiful and pure.
Our love is beautiful, Doug, but our lives have changed. We're not in the jungle anymore.
Is that why you stopped wearing the banana leaf thong?
No, remember those tamales that I made the other day? That's what I wrapped them in.
So, you're not wearing any underwear.
That's what you took from that? Doug, I want to live like a normal person.
Allie, I was afraid of this. The Ecuadorian druid said you'd return to your old lifestyle and be seduced away from me.
They also said that the Earth is a giant turtle egg waiting to hatch. Screw the druids.
Oh, nice, Allie. Screw the druids. You kiss your mother with that mouth?
I'd rather shove a cheeseburger in it.
All right, you know what? I don't even know you anymore. All right, I'm gonna be alone in the other room.
How did our little girl end up living in a FEMA trailer with a putz?
I don't know how it works, honey. Sometimes you just gotta let your kids go and hope they don't come back smelling like strangers. So what's our plan?
Plan? Why do we always have to have a plan? What do you think, we're living in a sitcom?
Well, not this week, I don't. You know why? Because I have a question. A very frightening, not funny question, Joy. You want to hear it?
Not funny is your specialty.
Thank you. What if he's really in love with her, or worse, she's really in love with him? And what if they are, and I'm vomiting a little just saying this, happy together?
What a horrible thought. Hey, guys.
Morning, Mom. Morning, Daddy.
Ooh, is that bacon?
What's going on here?
We're just having some breakfast.
Oh, I love bacon. Is that real bacon?
Bacon, bacon?
Uh-huh.
Pig candy?
Yeah, Daddy.
Thought you guys weren't eating that stuff anymore.
Well, I'm not, but Allie enjoys it.
What? I thought you were dead set against her eating like a human being.
Oh, he was. In fact, Doug and I had a giant fight last night, but then we made up.
Yeah, pretty much all night.
Okay.
Over and over.
All right.
Yeah, we made up Tantric and Kama Sutra, and then we busted out the webcam.
All right. Okay. Let's go back to the bacon.
Please.
Well, okay, we came to a compromise.
That's right. See, we realized that our love is big enough to contain my deeply held beliefs as well as Allie's need for pork and cable TV.
I see. And how did you come up with this amazing realization?
Well, actually, because of you two.
That's right. See, we realized that you two love each other, and you guys aren't really like each other. In fact, it's like you're from two different planets.
If I hear the word Uranus, it's your ass.
I think it's pronounced Uranus, sir.
Is that how they say it in Ecuador?
Touché.
But, okay, in spite of all your differences, in spite of all, the slamming doors and broken lamps and screaming fights and knockdown, drag out, drunken brawls and ignoring the fact that the first word that I ever learned still can't be said on network television, you guys remain together and appear to be happy. So we figure that if we can do half as well as you two have done, we'll be a success.
Congratulations, Joy. We've lowered the bar.
You happy, sweetie?
Yes, Mom.
You hear that, Eddie?
Yeah.
She's happy.
Yeah. Well, my girls are happy. I'm happy. I guess we're just one happy family.
Does this mean that you accept me as part of the family?
Yes. I accept you in the same way I accept my septic tank as part of the house.
What you doing, babe?
I'm just saying goodbye to the jacuzzi, the nude beach, and our property value.
Come on, Eddie, it's not the end of the world. Our little girl's in love. No reason we all can't get along. Too early to start drinking?
Nope.
Okay.
Is that bacon?
Uh-huh.
Real bacon?
Uh-huh.
Pig candy?
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't say bacon before.
Really? No, you should say it because it's good. Yeah?
Whoa, I'm in the crack.
Easy. 2 years?
Wait.
Yeah, you said 2 years.
I'm gonna say, how long are you planning on staying?
Oh, okay. Well, you got to let us know, for God's sakes.
You did.
This is make-believe. We're doing make-believe. Joey, honey,
Not tonight, Eddie.
you know how much I love Zeppelins.
I'm not taking them out, Eddie.
I'm talking about blimps, dirigibles.
I'm not taking them out, Eddie. They hurt.
I'm going to write a book.
You're kidding.
Yep, and I already have the topic.
Let me guess. Blimps?
Yes. Yes, the definitive history of the Hindenburg.
Are you or are you not trying to get these puppies out of the hangar?
Well, maybe I was at first, but now I am talking about actually writing a book.
I can tell you the story of the Hindenburg. They built it, it blew up, the end.
Listen, there's a lot more to it than that, Joy. Okay, I think the story of the Hindenburg, told in my unique style, will shine a light on the past and future of blimping.
Who are you gonna get to publish this steamy, sexy page-turner?
Well, it just so happens that there is a publishing house right here in Philadelphia that does historical books. And I happen to have an in there because my uncle circumcised one of their editors.
Your uncle was a moil?
No, he was just a very clumsy tailor. Anyway, I already have the title.
A good blimp is hard to find.
No,
Oh, the insanity.
no.
Blimp biscuit?
Are you done?
Dead Zeppelin? Airship of Fools? The notorious BLIMP?
No. It's going to be called The Hindenburg, The End of an Error. Get it?
No, I do not.
All right, you know what? We're done. Take them out. In short, the story of the Hindenburg, it has everything. Life, death, big things blowing up, Nazis, humor. Well, not Nazi humor, because, I mean, after all, how funny were they? You know? Except for Colonel Klink. He was pretty... Hogan! He was...
I love it. I love it. But I'm a Jew. So, you know, Nazis usually make me nervous, okay? But when they blow up, I'm in.
All right, so you really love it, huh?
Yeah, come on. Zeppelins? Zeppelins. Nobody's touched Zeppelins for years.
I know. It's the great untold story of the 20th century.
You know, when I first saw the proposal you had for the Zeppelin book, I thought it was going to be about a heavy metal band.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I used to listen to the Zepp a little bit, I think.
You know, I didn't even like when I saw them in concert in person. You know, with all of the underwear that the women threw on stage to Robert Plant, you think just once, you know, he would put on a pair, you know? All right, let's get back to the book. I know it's a sad ending, okay? But I happen to think that Zeppelins have to be fun.
No, They are. They're fun. They're just big, dopey sky balloons. Look, think of me if I could fly and I had a motor in my ass.
That's funny, but that's not going to be in the book,
No.
right? I mean, Amy, look, you don't want to joke your way out of a Pulitzer, do you? I mean, that's what Paulie Shore did.
Well, you're the publisher. Yeah. So you really want to do this, huh?
Yeah, come on. You know, our history division is like world-renowned, man.
So how does this whole I'm a real writer thing work?
Well, you sign our standard contract, and we give you a small advance to start writing.
So you really, really want to do this?
Yes! Yes! How many You were made for this company, I am telling you. You're in. You're in. Congratulations, Eddie. You are now officially an author, okay, buddy?
Thank you, Miles.
Thank you, buddy.
By the way, how did a guy like you get a name like Miles Turner Cliff?
Well, my parents, they couldn't afford a nose job, and this was my best shot.
Doug? Doug?
Don't be mad because you caught me in the garden with a hoe.
I need an explanation. I found these in the fofu, whatever that is.
It's like tofu, but it's flavored with a variety of rinds.
No, Doug, these are checks. These are checks from your father for thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then why haven't we cashed them? Checks turn into money, Doug, and money turns into comfort, and I'm very uncomfortable right now. I need mascara and pretzels and things.
Allie, my father's money comes from oil, and he's a leech. He's an oil-sucking leech, leeching the vital bodily fluids out of our precious globe. That's why I've dedicated my life and time to everyone else, to the service of others. I've volunteered for everything, Allie. I've even volunteered to be a volunteer for the volunteer program.
Well, that's great. Something good has come out of your relationship with your father. You've helped people.
Yeah, because I never got any help. I was rejected and neglected. It's a miracle I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Doug, I haven't heard anything bad about your father from anybody but you.
Okay, I tell you what, you doubt me? I'm gonna set up an appointment with him so you can meet him and judge for yourself.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I promise that you're gonna wish you had a time machine so you could go back to a time where you never even met him.
Doug, how many times do I have to explain this to you? If people could travel through time, they would already be here because they would have invented time travel in the future. But because they're not here from the future, you can't travel through time, and you're never gonna be able to travel through time because of the temporal paradox.
Ah, my dove, but what if time was not a loop, but it was linear, and we're standing on the forward edge of space? And
Call your damn father.
Fine. If I have time, stick that near temporal paradox and smoke it.
I heard that.
I love you.
What you got cooking on there, Blenderella?
A healthy juice drink, and now for Mama's special vitamins. Vitamin V.
Well, I think I have some news that you will find equally intoxicating.
I doubt that, but go ahead.
Joy, you are looking at a soon-to-be published author.
No way.
Yes way, baby. I sold my blimp book.
Seriously?
Yes.
Hey, that's
Woo! Our airship has landed, baby. It has landed. And guess what they're paying me? Guess what they're paying me?
$1 million! Woohoo! White trash money dance.
No, honey, hold on. Okay, hold on. It's my debut tome. We're not in Harry Potter land yet. Come on, be realistic.
$500,000! Woohoo! White trash money dance and break it down.
No, listen. It's a book about blimps. Come down a little bit now.
Okay, I don't know, 10 grand?
Almost.
5?
Yes, $3,000. White trash money dance. Woo! Oh yeah, we are going to Sizzler. Yes, baby.
I wish we had done this sooner. It's so nice having lunch with the two of you.
I bet your lobster didn't feel so hot, Dad, when it was being boiled alive and shucked like an ear of corn.
If lobsters aren't meant to be food, why did they taste so good? Besides, my lobster might have been a shrimp beater. And who doesn't love battered shrimp?
Okay, well, this has been a lot of fun, but we gotta get back and mulch the tomatoes.
Oh, is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Oh, come on, sit down, Doug. I'm enjoying myself.
No, you two chat. I'm gonna go wash the stink of dead crustacean off my soul.
He means well.
I know he does. But the truth is, Allie, I have not been the greatest father in all of the world. So I try to buy everybody's affection with cash. It's been remarkably successful. Except for Doug. Somehow he ended up with principles. I'd hoped it was just a phase, but apparently he believes this stuff.
He does.
Look, I want you to take this. Doug won't cash my checks, and I know you guys could use a little help.
I don't know, George. That might violate the rigorous trust and honesty that Doug and I have
It's
been...
$10,000 cash.
I have a little problem. I don't have any money, Allie.
I do. That's the problem. Doug's father gave me $10,000.
Allison Mayweather Stark, what did you do?
Ew? No, nothing. It was a gift, and it was in cash.
Wow. You don't see cash much anymore.
I know. I slipped it in my underwear, and it made me feel so dirty. I like that. And then when I got home, I put it on the bed and rolled around in it.
You are my daughter. Hey, you ever sit in pudding?
I don't know what that means.
Maybe you're not my daughter. But here's one. You ever pour yourself a highball and sit on the washing machine? Spin cycle? Pair of sneakers in there?
Ew.
Sorry, I thought we were sharing. Go on.
Well, here's the problem. Doug won't take money from his father.
Don't tell him you have it.
Well, he's my husband. Don't I have to tell him everything?
Yeah, right. Your father doesn't know my real weight, my real hair color, my real real age, who your real father is.
Mom.
It's a joke, Allie. Why don't you take some of that money and buy yourself a sense of humor?
So what do I do really?
Tell him the truth. That's what I thought. But spend it first.
That's what I thought.
Hello, baby. Hi.
Hi.
What smells so weird?
Do you like it? It's called clean. I went to the spa. I spent the entire day being scrubbed by tiny Asian women. At this moment, I'm cleaner than your colon.
Oh, that's impossible. I passed the pine cone last week.
I also went to the supermarket. Ta-da! Real food, isn't it great?
Did my father give you money?
Okay, yes, a little. Can I make a sandwich and feed it to you naked?
He's the tempter, Allie. He tempts, just like you're trying to do right now.
I'm trying to make our lives better.
Allie, I took my father's filthy bribes for years. I drank from his poison cup. Until one day I woke up behind the wheel of my Ferrari, parked on the quay of St. Jean Cap Ferrat with Emma Thompson sleeping in my lap. And I thought, Duger, it doesn't get any better than this. And I was right. It doesn't get any better than that, but it wasn't enough. And I realized it would never be enough, so I quit. I stopped. Stopped all the drinking and the partying and the fast cars and all the drugs. Except the naturally occurring ones, those are different. I hopped on the G5 and I flew home and I told my dad that I never want another penny of his filthy lucre.
You had a Ferrari?
I did. I'm not proud of it.
You called yourself Duger?
Also not proud.
You dated Emma Thompson?
Kind of proud of that.
Isn't she a little old for you?
We called ourselves the Duger and the Cougar. Allie, the point is, money is an addiction. And the only way out is cold turkey.
But for the first time, we have cold turkey. So how about that sandwich?
I want you to give back the money.
All of it?
All of it.
The entire $500?
Absolutely. Minus whatever you've already spent.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Good evening. Are you the man of the house?
Why? What have you heard?
No, I'm Doug's father, George.
Doug's biological father?
Right.
Well, you sure are pretty. for a man.
Yes, I know. You should have seen me in the 80s. Whew, I was gorgeous. So is Doug here? He called me.
Oh, yes, please, come in. Hey, Joy, come on down here. Take a look at Pigpen's dad. Listen, no offense, it's just I imagined you a little differently.
Well, he takes after his mother, as I remember her. That was a lot of wives ago. Her name was Lotus. We met at a Billie Jean King invitational. I had a short lesbian phase. She was a short lesbian. She was 5'2", drove an ice cream truck. Shall I go on? I feel like Lee Harvey Oswald. I'm acting alone.
Hell, no. It's just I find it fascinating.
We had a brief affair resulting in Doug, whom I love, and I'd say that even if it wasn't mandated by a court order.
Here's my current wife, Joy. Not a lesbian. Still correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, we're working on it. Anyway, this, believe it or not, is Doug's father, George.
Oh, wow, he sure is pretty.
I know, isn't he?
Well, enchanté.
Pepe Le Pew.
Why do you have two limos?
Well, in case one breaks down, you need a backup. I have the same philosophy about spouses.
George, I know this may be an indelicate question, but how in God's name?
Oil.
Not a writer?
No.
Damn!
What's with the motorcade? Is your helicopter in the shop?
Well, I would have brought the helicopter, but I didn't want to embarrass you.
Mom, Dad, would you excuse us? The three of us have to talk out at our place.
Sure, honey.
Well,
And George, stop by any time.
will do.
And listen, rest assured, your helicopter won't embarrass us because we've been arrested for public urination. As a couple.
Oh, cozy. I've got one of these at my ranch in Monterey. The fruit pickers use it as an outhouse and chapel. So I assume that you called me here because of the money that I gave to Allie.
Yes, I did, and I don't like it.
Doug, you're young. Someday you'll appreciate money for what it is.
The root of all evil?
Yes.
George, Doug and I have talked about it, and as much as we could use the money, and we could really, really use the money, Doug has principles, and you can't put a price on principles.
Oh, sure you can. It's $100 grand domestically, a bag of rice, and an Uzi in the third world.
Anyway, we've decided that we're going to just...
Keep it.
What?
Let's keep the money. I've thought about it, Allie, and sometimes we have to put people before principles, as explained beautifully by Spock in The Wrath of Khan as he lay dying in the radiation chamber, and he said, and I quote, "The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one." And then he perished.
That's great, Doug.
The point is, even though it violates all my principles, I love you so much, and I can't stand seeing you unhappy. So if that requires having money to buy things, then so be it.
Thanks, Doug. I love you.
I love you too, Puppy Pants. No more money, okay, Dad?
Well, how am I supposed to let you know that I love you?
You could just tell me.
No, seriously. I love you, Doug.
I love you too, Dad. Thank you, Dad.
Oh, listen, before I go, I want to apologize for dragging you to that orgy in Rome when you were just a little boy. It was a different time. Larry Olivier was a dear friend. And you were such a good sport. Well, aloha. Nui nui.
You know, I'm a little concerned that your book is going to become more important to you than I am.
Not possible.
Why not?
Because you just like a book. You're my bestseller.
Go on.
Okay, you stimulate the imagination. You're informative. You have an appendix. You have an amazing forward.
What else?
Well, like a good book, when I'm finished with you, I roll over and go to sleep. And from the night I first picked you up, I never wanted to put you back down.
I picked you up. But, believe what you want to believe. I'm proud of you, Eddie.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Hey, you know what? I'm going to dedicate the book to you.
Really?
Yep,
Okay.
I am. Want to hear what I got so far?
Yeah.
To Joy. That's it.
Oh, so far, so good.
Hey, that's perfect.
What?
To Joy. So far, so good. You like it? I knew you would.
And that's how I met Clarence Clemens.
Yeah, except none of that is true. He just makes this stuff up.
Excuse me, Clarence? Would you tell my son and his enamorata here how long we've known each other?
Your dad introduced me to Bruce. One day, Bruce and I invited him to come jogging with us.
Yeah.
And your dad said,
We were born to run.
read my book.
I like to marry a girl that's skinny. I think I might marry a girl who does Girl Scouts, who sells cookies and stuff.
Who would I want to marry? A lawyer, so I could be rich.
This is it, our new street.
I love our new street.
I love you.
I love you more.
God, you're so hot.
Ow. Got a paper cut. It's disgusting. Look at it.
Why would I want to look at your paper cut? You said it was disgusting. I'll take your word for it.
Just look at it.
I don't want to.
Come on, it's got this crazy skin flap. Look at that.
Oh, geez, come on. I don't want to look at it. Ah! Ah, no!
Come on, just-
Stop it! Hello, new neighbors. Oh, look at that. He's carrying her across the thing. Ooh. Here we go. Make it count, big man. What? Right at the best part. Where's their bedroom?
Come on, show's over.
Well, well, well. The Ruperts got groceries again. They just went to the market yesterday. What the hell's going on over there?
One 150 beats per minute.
I'm at 142. Okay, stretch it out.
There's no better feeling in the world than a warm bucket of chicken on your lap.
Hey there. We're just moving in.
Hi, this is Eddie. I'm Joy.
Joy. What a happy name. It must be so great to go through life with a name like that.
Yeah, it's been quite a ride so far.
Jeff Woodcock. This is my wife, Steph.
Oh, are you the Woodcock who's going to be the new vice principal over at Churchill?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Well, I teach history there. I saw your name on the newsletter.
I made the newsletter? Nice.
Yeah, pretty heady stuff. Good for you.
Hey, maybe you two should carpool.
That would be great. So, how do you like teaching over there?
Well, honestly, I'm just trying to save up enough money to retire while I still have a colon.
Well, my last job was teaching middle school back in Minneapolis, so high school administration, it's really a big leap for me. I want to be like someone the kids feel like they can talk to, like a cool vice principal, you know? Okay. What?
It's just, you know, it's human nature for kids to hate their vice principal. And your last name is Woodcock. Kids are going to have a little fun with that.
Hey, my pool table catalog.
What's up, baby?
Nothing. You know, I was just thinking, since we probably won't be using the formal dining room that much, that it may be fun to put a pool table there.
Pool table. That's an interesting idea.
You realize, Woodcock, you're never getting that pool table.
What? Here we are.
No. Your wife said that's an interesting idea. That's woman talk for maybe when the sun burns out. What do you got going on with those papers there? You're very busy.
Oh, these are just some flyers telling the kids about a website I set up so they can email me with their questions or concerns.
MyWoodcock.com. You're not making it very easy on yourself, are you?
When you see how many hits my Woodcock gets, that does sound kind of bad, huh? What about this pool table thing? You really don't know me and my wife all that well, okay? She is going to be fine with it.
No, she's not.
How could you possibly know that?
A pool table is for fun. Men want to have fun, and wives want to walk that fun deep into the woods and shoot it dead. Marriage isn't about fun. Marriage is more about having someone to drive you to the hospital for your operations. And you will start having your operations. Your cataracts, your tumors. Sure, at certain points in the marriage, being a single guy might seem like more fun. But there's nothing fun about being a single guy with a tumor.
I just couldn't disagree more.
You think it'd be fun to be a single guy with a tumor?
No, just your incredibly dark take on things. Steph and I, we met hang gliding. We scuba dive. Last summer, we visited a working Amish farm. So don't tell me about fun. Wait, that kid's not allowed to have a scooter in the hallway.
That kid's allowed to do whatever he wants. That's Pete Pratt. His dad is his big heart surgeon who operated on the principal and saved his life. Now, little douchebag's untouchable. There's the guy, looking good. How was your summer?
Ah, not too bad. Raced a few cars, kicked around Europe. So, who's this? New man you share your life with?
No.
I'm your new vice principal, Mr. Woodcock.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wood what?
And so it begins. Bottom line, people have always killed each other, people are currently killing each other, and people will continue to kill each other forever. All right, have a great afternoon. So, how was your big first day of school? Get any emails to my Woodcock?
Yeah, quite a few, actually. Most of them not so nice. And I could have done without that hurtful one from you. Oh, and by the way, the more I think about this pool table thing, the more I realize you are so completely wrong. Steph's gonna love it.
Okay.
Well, even if you are right and she's not that into the idea, I'm still gonna get one. Because I'll just tell her how much it means to me and she'll understand. Because we communicate. That's how we solve problems.
Communication, right. I can predict exactly how your pool table fight's gonna go. I could write the script word for word. And our little play does not have a happy ending.
You are a bizarre human being.
Oh, am I? Here we go. She'll say, isn't the room a little small for a pool table? And you'll say, no. And she'll say, yeah, but how often do you really get to play pool? And you'll say, well, I don't get to play much, but I'd love to. And then she'll say, but isn't it more important to have a nice room for dinner parties? And you'll say, well, in reality, sweetie, we really don't host that many dinner parties. And now you've pissed her off. Because even if women don't actually host dinner parties, they want to believe that they host dinner parties. That's why you just registered for thousands of dollars worth of china. What pattern did you get?
Butterflies?
Exactly. There's a reason why china rhymes with vagina.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mr. Vice Principal, get over here. So, I was just opening some wedding gifts, and your Uncle Jerry sent me lingerie. And a card I really don't think I should share with you.
That's just Uncle Jerry. Hey, look, about this pool table. Hey, what do you think of this one with the cherry wood finish and the purple felt?
I like it. Purple's pretty.
Right. So you're okay with this, huh? So we could get one like this weekend?
Great. What?
Robin. That's great. That's great.
Put down the goldfish. We are going jogging.
What? No, you said we could be fat. That was our 40th birthday present to each other.
That was before I met our new next-door neighbor, and I looked like I could eat her.
Wait, is this because of the Woodcocks?
Yes, it is. Oh, and by the way, I invited them for dinner. A little welcome to the neighborhood.
Wait a minute, you got me carpooling with the guy, now they're coming over for dinner. What's next, matching woodcock tattoos?
Come on, it'll be fun. You're always saying since Allie went away to college, we've run out of things to say to each other.
Well, we have, but in a good way.
Would you go change, please?
No, you can't make me run.
Fine. Enjoy your heart attack.
I will. I'm shooting for March.
You watching Ellen?
Yep.
Who she got on?
Looks like the cast of Broadway Spamalot.
After this, we're going jogging. So you guys all moved in, huh?
Oh, we're coming along. We
Yeah.
still need a few things.
Oh, yeah, honey, that reminds me. We still need to get a lamp for my desk. You know what? We could do that this weekend when we're out pool table shopping. Yep. That's right. You heard me.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on my gnocchi and then maybe order some backup Chinese.
Some red wine, Eddie?
Actually, sweetie, I was thinking about that pool table, and are you sure the dining room's big enough?
There it is.
Yeah. I think there's plenty of room in there, honey. Yeah.
But how much do you really play pool, anyway?
I don't really play all that much, but that's mainly because I don't have a pool table. I gotta say, I'm a little confused, honey. You said that you love the idea of a pool table. You thought that the purple felt was pretty.
Purple is fine, if you're a pimp.
And it seems to me that Steph would like a room to entertain in for dinner parties and stuff like that.
Yes! Thank you.
No problem.
I'm so sorry. We shouldn't get into all this here.
No, please, continue.
We'll talk about this at home.
Yeah, we'll talk about it at home, but when we do, we will make sure that the lines of communication are open, and we will come to a conclusion that satisfies both parties, right, honey?
Right.
Right.
But no pool table.
What? Why not?
Because I said no.
Can't just say no.
Oh, I can't? Watch me.
But you're not in charge, okay? You have no legal authority.
Can we get some more olives out here?
I have like this little magic 8-ball, I said. I'm going to marry Michaela. That's her name. And I shaked it and it said yes.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Let's do this again.
This is fun.
Oh my God, they were sniping at each other all night. What do you think their fight was about?
Oh, I don't have to think. I know.
Really? You know? Tell me.
Well, they were having this tiff when you were in the kitchen, and, it was about the pool table that Jeff wants to get, and I told him not to bring it up because I knew Steph would never let him get one.
Wait, how do you know that Steph would never let him get one?
Well, because in marriage, women stop fun from happening.
Okay, all right. I want you to name one time in our marriage when I stopped you from having fun.
All right, you know what? I'm going to go with the redwood hot tub that I wanted to put in just after we moved in.
That's what you're pulling out?
That's what I'm pulling out.
I thought that I did our neighbors a service by sparing them the sight of you lowering your freakishly long body into a big pot of back hair soup.
Oh, that's nice. That's constructive.
It is offensive to me that you somehow think that I railroaded you into not having a hot tub.
Well, I said I wanted it, and you said no. We don't have to call it railroading. We can call it something else if you'd like soul crushing or bitch slapping is good.
You never would have used it.
Oh, yeah, and you really use your herb garden out there. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you put down your soup ladle, ran outside, and picked some fresh gourmet?
I have picked herbs. Do you want to know who's not fun? You are not fun. I am a travel agent. I get offered free trips all the time, but I can't go anywhere because my husband refuses to leave America.
Oh, the outside world holds no appeal for me?
Really? You think that I am not fun?
Not right, I know.
Well, prepare to experience the depths of how not fun I can be.
Uh-oh.
Hey! What's the matter?
We caught your fight.
What?
Came over, you had your fight in my house, and now you gave the fight to us. It happens sometimes at dinner parties. Usually it's us giving the fight to someone else, but this time it came around and bit me in the ass. Excuse me.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
Well, you should be. I asked you not to bring up the pool table. Now everybody's screaming, both of our wives are mad at us. You still don't have a pool table.
Well, actually, our fight's over. We had great makeup sex.
Makeup sex?
Yeah. And we're getting a pool table. Oh, what's the matter, tough guy, huh? Oh, Mr. Marriage Master got nothing to say for once? Well, how about this? How about this weekend, you can just listen to the sounds of me making love to my wife on my brand new pool table and then racking up,
All right, stop the dancing, Woodcock, and just tell me how you pulled it off.
I didn't pull anything off, Eddie. I was just looking at her in bed, and she was so beautiful. And I said to her, you know what? I don't need a pool table. I just need you. And she just melted. And then we made love. And then afterwards, she was curled up against me and she said, "You know what? Let's get the pool table." Oh. And then we did it again. Bye-bye.
Coming up next, Ellen welcomes singing phenom Josh Groban.
Oh, I love him.
Hello.
Going out for my run. What are those?
Herb seeds for my lady's garden.
What is this about?
No, this is about me being sorry about our fight last night.
Really?
Absolutely. I don't need a hot tub. I just need you.
What?
So what are you jogging?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if it's the outfit or what, but you look trimmer already. You're springy, like when a steak is cooked just right. You smell good, like fried chicken.
Hey, there's a truck from a billiard company leaving the Woodcocks.
Oh, is there?
I guess he got his pool table.
I guess he did.
Wait. Is this what Jeff did to get his pool table?
Can't a man love his wife and bring her a variety of herbs without being accused of having an agenda?
I knew it. I knew something was up.
What? Nothing's up. I said I was sorry. Now it's time for makeup sex.
What are you doing?
No, it's makeup sex. It's what people do. Come on, take your pants off.
You cannot have makeup sex until you have made up, idiot.
But wait, I love you. Oh, okay, if we can't have sex, will you please at least look at these hot tub brochures?
Are you kidding? Hot tubs? So what, the seeds? They were just a...
Alive, okay? I hate herbs. I hate everything they stand for.
What did you even buy me here, huh? What is this, huh? Look at this one. It's a packet of Kool-Aid.
It made it look like there were more. Give me that.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, unbelievable. Why? Because it's a fun drink. That's right. Yeah. Kool-Aid is fun, and that scares the hell out of you. Well, you know what? They're not scared of that next door, where I'll be going to play billiards. Good day! Unbelievable! Let's play some pool. Where's the tape? Room's a little small, isn't it, Woodcock?
I love the table, honey. This is great.
Okay. All right. This is sweet, huh? This is life. This is living. The fun starts now. Oh! Oh! My eye! Oh, my eyes!
I love this table, honey.
Oh. I've been hurt. I'm sorry I acted like an idiot. I really am. It's just those Woodcocks that got me crazy with their communication and their makeup sex. I liked it better when we lived next to that weird old couple who used to slip down the driveway all winter. It's like our own personal escapades right outside.
Yeah, the Woodcocks got me crazy, too.
We just have to accept who we are.
What do you always say? Marriage is for having someone to drive you to the hospital.
That's true. Thanks for the lift.
It's what I'm here for.
I love you, you know.
I love you, too.
Hey, you know, maybe when we get home, we could just try the makeup sex. You know, see what it's all about.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Hello?
Hey, how's the eye?
Good, thanks.
Good. Look, I gotta get rid of this pool table. Can I just admit to Steph that the room is way too small?
Are you crazy, Woodcock? No. Remember, I teach history. When you conquer a land, you don't turn around and give it back. And you're gonna keep that thing until she's pregnant, and then you've got an elegant out with a playroom.
Well, you kiss. And I don't want to do that.
And so I said to him, do not take the money away from her fine arts program. I mean, the arts are a crucial part of a well-rounded education.
Okay, I say this in the spirit of making this carpool work. This ride home, a little talky. Less is more. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Woodcock. It's time to get going and let the cabin air out.
Yeah, Eddie, would you mind if I hung out and just listened to the radio for a minute? NPR was just about to do a story on deaf rodeo clowns. All the danger, none of the laughter.
Radio? What is this, the 1940s? Go inside your house and watch TV like everyone else. Come on, get in there. Your wife's waiting for you. Oh, okay. I know what this is about. You're looking for a little downtime from the missus, huh? Well, why didn't you say so?
Hey, that's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is a grown man in an apricot sweater vest. The fact is, you hit the wall.
The wall?
Yes, it happens in every marriage. At first, you want to spend every second together. Then, at a certain point, a man wants some alone time.
That's not true with me and Steph, all right? We're still totally in love.
I'm not saying you don't love her. I'm just saying it's enough already. I see it every time you get home. She shoots out of the house like you just got back from the war. Why? Because she's cooped up all day writing that ridiculous thesis on, what is it, the French Revolution?
Literature of the French Revolution.
Oh, okay. Now I can't wait to read it.
Hey! I saw you drive up. You won't believe what happened today. I was doing research, and I Googled Louis XV when I meant to Google Louis XVI, and I was like, wait a second, Louis XV wasn't executed? Duh. Anyway, I ended up on the Bed Bath & Beyond website, and I was gonna order some new hand towels, but I figured you'd probably want input. Open the door, sweetie.
You gotta unlock it sometime, Woodcock.
Eddie, you were right. Steph is driving me crazy. My only alone time is in the bathroom. I've been taking 45-minute showers twice a day. I'm rubbed raw. I'm getting alopecia. Look at this.
All right, look, let's not start sharing our body issues, okay? You don't want to open that door.
I should just be honest with her. I should tell Steph that I need some space.
No. Honesty never works. You see the scar? This is from when I told Joy that you might want to switch to a stronger antiperspirant.
All right, well, what do you suggest I do?
Well, you got to come up with a wife-certified activity that you can do without her.
Wife certified?
See, you're married now, okay? So I'm going to go have beer with Chuck really doesn't cut it anymore. You need to be able to point to something on the calendar and say, this is happening, almost as if you can't control it.
I like mystery novels.
Okay. You're clearly not getting this. The goal is to get out of the house. Like golf, for example. That buys you half a day right there. How the hell do you think the Scotsman who invented it came up with 18 holes? He probably started at 10, went home to his wife, figured he needed a little more time away, bumped it up to 14, and then took it to 18. He would have kept going, but unfortunately, he ran into the sea.
So what's your activity?
I'm in a band. See, just when you think you have me pegged, boom, I blow your mind.
I didn't even know you played an instrument.
Well, back in the day, I was able to make a little noise on a bass guitar, but actually haven't played in years.
But you just said to me you're in a band.
Yeah, well, see, Joy doesn't know this, but the truth is, we really don't play much anymore. See, my friend Kofeld converted his garage into a game room, so we pretty much just bring over the instruments, play cards, drink beer, and eat. But 4 guys in a garage band, wife certified. 4 guys just hanging around a garage, not wife certified, and maybe even a little creepy.
Sweetie, you in here?
Yeah, just gonna be a minute.
Hey there, stranger.
Hey,
You've been in here for like half an hour. I missed you.
really? We did just play a hell of a game of Monopoly. 2 people, it sure does take a while, doesn't it? Anyway, can I help you with something, or?
No. Just wanted to say hi. What's the matter?
Nothing. You, enjoy the water. I needed a break from the warmth anyway.
You're not getting sick of me, are you?
What? No. Look, honey, there's something I gotta tell you.
What?
Eddie asked me to join his band.
Okay, gonna scoot. Gotta get to Kofeld's for band practice.
You gonna be there all day?
You know, I'm not sure. I'm working on a new bass solo, and I'm thinking this could re-energize the bass solo genre. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Well, while you're out having your fun, bow, chicka, bow, bow. Just think of me. I'm gonna be here paying our bills. I'm taking in our dry cleaning.
Oh, yeah, you know, I'd help you if I could, but you know, band practice. It's on the calendar. It's like Flag Day. You know, it's there. Got to deal with it.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit stressed out. You know, I'd like to be appreciated for just half a second for everything that I do around here.
Oh, I appreciate you. You know I do. I should show you more. I should. I'm an idiot. Okay, bye. Okay, I got the pizza steak. Who's got whiz and onions?
Right here.
All right, and Stan with the large salad.
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm trying to eat healthy. I could use a little encouragement.
You know who else could use a little encouragement? Jan! Ow! That's $24 now, ATM.
I asked you to please not call me ATM.
Why not? I push your buttons, you spit out cash.
It's just not nice.
Oh, I'm sorry, ATM.
That's not cool.
Oh, I'm hoping that's a delivery guy bringing back Stan's manhood. Woodcock, what are you doing here?
I want to join your band.
What? No.
Oh, come on, Eddie, please. I panicked trying to come up with a wife-certified activity, and I told Steph you already let me in.
Look, no offense, but I've seen enough of you already with the carpooling to school and the sheer drapes on your powder room window. By the way, only European guys wear that kind of underwear.
Come on, please. Hey, I brought my clarinet from high school orchestra.
Okay, this may come as a surprise, but that's not a huge selling point.
Hey, there's a 3 white man limit in my garage. He's got to go. I'm joking. Come on. How you doing? I'm Kofeld. And this is my private fun zone. Whenever my mother-in-law isn't staying with us.
Very nice to meet you. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, night's going, you woke him up. The man hasn't slept in 72 hours. He has baby triplets. His house sounds like a chicken farm. This is my neighbor.
Oh,
Hey, I'm Russ.
Jeff, congrats on the triplets. Wow.
Yeah, I love them. Changes your life. Don't have kids, man. Serious. Don't do it.
Oh, hi.
Hey there.
Hi.
Stan Jarvis. You probably recognize the name. I own Jarvis's Jewelry and Gifts at the mall.
Yeah. So don't make fun of the ridiculous amount of male jewelry that he's wearing. Did you throw out a card? Because I was distracted by all of your rings.
I have 3 rings. A man can wear 3 rings.
You know who else could wear 3 rings? Jan! Oh! We're up to $35 now, ATM.
Wow. So this is it, huh? The band. This is pretty sweet.
He knows we don't actually play anything, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm cool. I'm down. That salad looks delicious.
Thank you.
Hey, Steph, what's up?
Nothing. I just found my old tarot cards, and I thought since Jeff and Eddie are at band practice, maybe you'd want me to delve into your future.
Oh, that's too bad, because you probably could have laid the cards out at home and known that I wouldn't want to do that.
Wow, someone's a Scorpio.
I'm sorry, I have a full afternoon planned.
All right. Maybe I'll just wander over to the band practice. You know, check it out. Jeff says he's been rocking crazy hard on the clarinet.
Yeah, I wouldn't go over there if I were you.
Why not?
Well, here's a little bit of garage band trivia that you should know. There isn't one.
What do you mean?
They're not a band. They don't practice, they don't play, they just do that, like, I'm gonna wrestle you, but I'm not gay thing. And they hide out from their wives.
That's not true. Jeff wouldn't do that.
Uh-huh, but he's ripping Van Halen solos on his high school clarinet. Steph, he just needs a little space.
Can't believe this.
Honey, listen to me. I know that it doesn't feel like it right now, but someday you're gonna want a little time away from Jeff, too. It's completely normal. I mean, you can't even consider it a real marriage until part of you just wants to run.
When you don't mind that Eddie gets to go off and have fun while you're stuck here doing all this stuff?
Oh, I have fun. Thing is, I don't tell Eddie. Yeah, before he heads off to band practice, I spread all this stuff out, and I tell him it's gonna take me all afternoon, and I make him feel guilty, and then I'm a martyr, and I get points. It's this whole thing. You're gonna learn about it eventually. Truth is, most of these bills have been paid since the early 80s. Anyway, I gotta change. I'm actually headed downtown to see a revival of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat starring Donny Osmond. You okay? Just let it sink in a little bit. You're okay. Let yourself out.
That's it. Come around the horn and get in the clown's mouth. That's it, baby. Get in the clown's mouth.
You know who else goes in the clown's mouth? Gin!
Not bad. A little weird and dirty, but you're getting it.
Okay, there's 5 guys and 7 pizzas. Who could that possibly be?
I'll get it. Oh, hello, pretty lady. I do not know you, but this does not feel right.
Woodcock, it's your wife.
Steph?
Hi, sweetie. Sorry to interrupt band practice.
Hey, there's panties in the sock drawer.
We were just, We're all on a hard 5, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I wanted to hear you play. Guess I'll just have to hang out till your next set.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a little longer than a 5 actually, because we just you know, we're still coming down from a fairly intense musical journey, and we really put ourselves out there. It was pretty emotional.
Why are all your instruments still in their cases?
Why are you here?
Just, you know, from the looks of it, it seems like you aren't really a band at all. You're just a bunch of guys sitting around watching TV.
Check your wife.
That's crazy. We're a real band. We're a hard rockin' American good time band.
Okay. Prove it. Play something.
Okay, all right. We could play a little something. What do you say? Let's strap up, guys, and rock this joint, huh?
What are we going to play?
Just sit down. Sit down.
You guys take requests?
No, we do not. We play just original stuff, very free form. So I'm gonna have to ask you to open up your mind.
I've only got 3 strings on my guitar.
Just be cool, man. I think we're gonna start in the key of G, unless anyone has a better key. Anyone? Anybody? Okay, Kofeld, why don't you count us in?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
Anything. We played one song 10 years ago at a farmer's market, and it was pretty bad. It was really bad. Look, just don't tell my wife, okay? Look, I got baby triplets at home, and I'm a good father, and I'm with them a lot, but I'm completely exhausted. And see, this band is my only time to sleep. So you see, I can't let you leave here and tell anybody about this, okay? I'm just not gonna let that happen.
What the hell's happening to my fun zone?
I can't believe you, Jeff. You're hiding from me. We've only been married 3 months, and you'd rather be out here with strangers than with me in the shower naked.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, okay? Look, this was never about you, okay? This was just about me needing to get away from you.
Bail out, Woodcock, bail out.
Honey, look, come on, you gotta be getting at least a little sick of me too, right?
No, I'm not. I want to be with you. I'm not like Joy. I'm not happier in a fake band so I can go off and do my own thing.
Whoa, wait, what's all this about Joy being happy?
Oh, nothing. She's not happy.
Wait, did she tell you that she knows that this is a fake band? Did she tell you that?
Maybe.
Well, that's impossible, because if she knows, then why isn't she the one here giving me crap?
Because she had theater tickets?
Wait a minute. Dreamcoat's in town.
Donny Osmond is just a delight. I mean, 20, 40, 60, whatever age, the guy just brings it.
I know. It's only Act 1, and already this is better than the London production. And I was dating Joseph.
You are a skis.
Care for a Whopper? Oh, don't you look comfy?
What are you doing here?
Well, I can't believe that this whole time you would let me think that you're slaving away, and it turns out you're taking in Broadway musicals. Do you do this every time I have band practice?
No, not at all. Sometimes I go to day spas. Wine tastings, gallery openings. That's where I met Charles. Do you know Charles?
No, I don't know Charles. Who the hell is Charles?
This is, Charles, this is my husband, Eddie.
Hi. Oh, thank you so much for letting me borrow her. My husband's a FedEx pilot, and he is never in town. I'm gonna go get some wine. Je reviens tout de suite.
Oui, d'accord.
What, did you two just talk French to each other?
We took a class at the Learning Annex.
What is going on here?
I don't see what the big deal is. We both have our things. You're in a band.
Yeah, a fake band that you knew about. And it's basically just 4 guys hiding out in a sweaty garage that smells like onions, feet, and ass. And you made me feel guilty about that. Meanwhile, you're living the high life with a guy that has the most beautiful skin I've ever seen.
All right, fine, Eddie. I was lying. But you know what? You were lying, too.
Well, why do we feel like we have to lie to have fun? Why can't we just go off, have a good time, and be happy for each other?
I mean, I love you, but somehow the thought of you having too much fun just doesn't feel right to me. I feel like I'm getting screwed somehow. Am I a terrible person?
Not at all. And I love you too, but I feel the same way.
Maybe we should start having a little fun together.
You know what? I think that's a great idea.
That seat is empty. You want to stay for the second act?
Oh yeah. You know what? I caught a few seconds of this thing on the way in, and I gotta tell you, you know what? I'll tell you what. How about you, me, and Charles? We'll get together at Hojo's after. Okay? Pie's on me. Wow. I gotta go.
Hey guys, listen, I got some great news. I talked things over with Steph, and it turns out she was just more upset because I lied to her. But she calmed down, and I explained to her that I need some time to myself. So, except for the ballroom dancing lessons we're taking on Thursdays, I'm wide open. So, I'm back in the band.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is that we've been talking to, and
Guess who's not ever allowed over here again?
Jen?
Night, Joy.
Night.
Here, are you okay? Right, listen. Okay, listen, Joy. I wanna talk to you about something, and I just want you to just have an open mind. Just, what do you think about separate beds?
Don't tease me, Eddie.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry. You're right.
No,
I
don't
was
be
just-
sorry. It's a fantastic idea. I could read, I could watch my movies in peace.
And I could do my crossword puzzles without the Song of the Wildebeest, right?
You could sweat, shed, molt, do your worst. Won't even bother me.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. Ah.
You're a genius.
I am a genius, aren't I? Yeah. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Separate beds.
Separate beds. We'll go shopping soon.
Tomorrow.
You're Eddie Stark.
Guilty. I guess my reputation precedes me.
Your history.
Why? What have you heard?
Oh, no, you teach history.
Yes, I don't believe we've met.
Really? Huh. I'm Carol Duffy. I'm the new principal.
You're the new principal? Well, you're a little bit too pretty to be a principal. I kind of pegged you for a secretary. Secretary of State, you know, big time secretary with her own secretary.
Well, I'm going to be making a lot of changes around here.
Well, Carol, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Oh, you'll be working for me. And it's Miss Duffy.
It's beautiful.
Hello, gorgeous.
This is fantastic.
Free! Look at me! Look at me! It's Joy's bed. Joy's little tiny bed. Happy feet.
Good, honey, enjoy it. Because it doesn't bother me at all over here. This is, my gosh, we should have done this 20 years ago.
We could have avoided marriage altogether.
Well, honey, hindsight is 20/20, huh?
You are the luckiest man on earth.
I know I am. That's why I spent half of my life with you.
It has been good, hasn't it?
You know, I've nothing to compare it to, but absolutely, I'm sure.
Coming over for a visit?
Okay, come on over. Just for a while.
You know, at this point, you could have traded me in for two 20-year-olds.
Oh, honey, I would only trade you in for 3 20-year-olds and a disease to be named at a later date.
Mama's back.
Go, Mama.
Look at this. This is amazing. I knew it. I knew it. I mean, look at this. Look at, you're lying over there with your shoes on your pillow. And it doesn't even bother me. Not at all.
You know the best part about it? I can't even hear you.
Fortunately, that goes both ways. What does that smell? Oh, I know what it is. It's not your ass. What do you think of that, Eddie? Eddie?
Just the man I want to see.
Principal Duffy, how may I be of service to you?
Service to me. I like that. Anyway, you have second period free?
Yes, that's true. I use that time to cogitate and plan my next assault on ignorance.
Well, you can stop that. I have some administrative responsibilities I need taken care of. First of all, the yearbook needs an editor.
Oh, no, not the yearbook. See, I would just end up writing that myself because these students are just way too stupid to do it, you know. Well, you are.
You know, think of it as an assault on ignorance.
You have made me so happy.
Thank you.
I was talking to them.
Sweetie, listen, could I ask you something? Would you mind making your bed tomorrow?
You know, actually, I would. See, this is the thing. It's a concept that doesn't work for me. I mean, why make your bed to only unmake it?
Okay, all right. You got a point there. On second thought, it makes my bed look better.
There you go. See, now you win the beautiful bed contest.
Could you vacuum it once in a while?
No, and I'll tell you why. The other night, I woke up at like 3 in the morning, and I found a little piece of cheese under my pillow, and I felt like a Christmas mouse.
Just so you know, I'm not gonna clean it.
Well, look, honey. Darling, you have to look at our beds like they're two different islands. You understand? So you're like Trinidad, and I'm like Tobago. And I think we all know that Tobago's filthy.
Mr. Stark, today I need you to serve as the monitor in the lunchroom, and go ahead and start coming in an hour early. I need you to do the school blog.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't blog, honey.
Oh, well, you do now. And don't call me honey. See, I can do it. Wanna know why? 'Cause you're my bitch.
Good night, Eddie.
Goodbye, Joey. I mean, I'm sorry. Good night, honey. Okay, tonight your assignment is to write a report on why all assassins have 3 names. And for extra credit, explain the anomaly of Sirhan Sirhan. Oh, Miss Duffy, I didn't notice you there.
Well, it's not the first time.
I beg your pardon?
You really don't remember me, do you? You giant, festering turd.
Festering turd with tenure.
I was a student of yours, and the only time you ever paid any attention to me was the day that you turned my life into hell.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
You read my paper to the class, and then you mocked me.
Again, you're gonna have to be more specific.
You called me ignorant, illiterate, and then you branded me with a nickname.
Dimbulb Duffy. Oh my. All right. That explains a lot. Wow. What? Catch me up. What have you been up to, Dimbulb?
Well, therapy. Yeah, my life became a series of loveless relationships and self-destructive behavior, culminating in such self-loathing, I spent 2 years in Houston at Jiggles Gentlemen's Club working a pole.
Really? Sounds fun.
It wasn't fun, and it wasn't a club, and there were no gentlemen in it. Yeah, and that led to more therapy and a tremendous weight gain. Oh boy.
Oh my.
Then, when I finally put my life back together and I was feeling pretty good about myself, I decided to attend my 10-year class reunion. I walked in, and they handed me my name tag, and there it was. Dimbulb. That led me right back to therapy.
Well, I think that's really a tribute to my nicknaming abilities if you had to go through that. I mean, imagine what Horseface Johnson's going through right now.
Yeah. Oh, you have destroyed a lot of lives, Mr. Stark. I threw myself into my work, and eventually, I achieved the position that I am in today solely so I could redress all of your injustices for everybody, for the Dimbulbs and the horse faces and the fat asses.
Oh, fat ass. I almost forgot about Wilson. She was huge.
Yeah, she was. And now she's dead. She threw herself out a window.
Ooh. Oh my, I'm very sorry. Must have been a big window. Huh?
She landed on a baby carriage.
Yeah, well, more food for us, right? Mommy.
Judgment Day has come, Mr. Stark. And I am gonna send you to hell.
My boat.
My boat.
Oh my God, I remember when that was in the paper, the pancake baby. That ass Wilson caused that? Unbelievable.
I know, right?
So that's why this Miss Duffy has been piling work on you?
Yeah, you see, because she says I inadvertently scarred her for life. I mean, who knew I had such a talent with giving people demeaning nicknames?
You don't have a demeaning nickname for me, do you?
Of course not, Chesticles.
Want to give me a hand with this, Franken Jew?
Oh, boy. Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
I am loving this wall of trees.
It's fantastic. We have our own area separated by a rainforest. Okay.
All right, try it out. What the hell is that?
It's my waterfall. Yeah, I read this article that the sound of water is conducive to sleep. Apparently it's better than Xanax.
Oh, so you're gonna stop taking your Xanax?
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna take the Xanax and have a waterfall. It's like a sleep speedball.
Good night, honey.
Good night. Mwah.
Mwah. What? What does that smell?
Peacocky.
Well, it's crossing the barrier here. It's wafting into my area.
Your smell's been wafting my way for 23 years. It's been like sleeping in the freaking monkey house.
All right. Well, what's fair is fair. Good night.
Good night.
Hi, may I speak with you for a moment?
Certainly. Did you find your new parking space?
Yeah, I did. I just got off the shuttle bus.
Yeah, I did the parking space recon myself. That's gang territory, so don't wear red. Or blue.
Listen, I was thinking about your story, Duffy.
And you've come to apologize, and I can tell you right now, it won't be accepted.
No, actually, I haven't come to apologize. On the contrary, I think you owe me a debt of gratitude.
I have a gun in my drawer.
Really? Can I borrow it? I may need it to get back to my car.
I'm sorry, but how do you figure I owe you anything?
Okay, listen, I am the engine that drove you to your success. I am the wind beneath your wings. If it wasn't for me, Duffy, you'd be back on that pole in Houston.
Because of you, I was on that pole in Houston.
All right, look, let's not get bogged down in some crazy Terminator logic, okay? The point is, if I didn't call you Dim Bulb, you wouldn't be the success you are today.
Well, I see your point, and I reject it.
Well, the only reason...
If you have even the most remote notion that you're just gonna talk yourself out of a lifetime of smoldering hatred, you are sadly mistaken, you enormous dork.
The nickname thing isn't that easy, is it? What's that?
My nightgown.
What is this, a signal like one if by land, two if by sea?
No, I just decided to sleep naked.
Naked?
Yep.
Naked?
Yeah.
Honey, you haven't been naked in 19 and a half years.
I only only take out enough to win. Jeez, Eddie, you're like King Kong coming through the jungle there. Don't scare me like that.
Are you afraid, little girl?
All right, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just looking. Hi. Nice canopy. Wow, this is kind of like the little princess room at the Mustang Ranch. I imagine.
If you don't mind, I would like to go to sleep now.
Well, that's good. That would only enhance my plans.
It's the naked thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that your cholesterol-laden heart could handle all of this.
Oh, well, don't worry about that. I'm ready to take the risk. I mean, after all, I got nothing to live for.
All right, take a look. You like?
Me like.
Even after 19 and a half years?
Honey, you're like an old song being covered by a hot new group.
Up in.
Yeah?
Yeah. Up in, Joyce. Oh, okay. Okay, not there.
Okay.
Okay, right there. There.
What are those, your keys? Just...
You want to continue on, or do you want to push the beds together?
Nah, let's stay here. I'm halfway finished.
So you want to pull them apart now?
Are you talking about the beds?
I did miss this.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I like sleeping with you.
Me too. I mean, I like sleeping with you and me. You know, together. Sleeping. Just the two of us.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, you know, maybe we should get another bed. They have this kind where you can actually work each side individually. The firmness, the heat, the elevation. It's like two separate beds, but they're together. Why don't we get one of those?
Do I get to keep my canopy?
Do I get to keep my poster?
We'll get another bed. Eddie, please, will you go to sleep?
No, honey, I'm having too much fun. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and laugh.
You're cute. You're annoying, but you're cute.
All right, now listen. The bed heats up and massages, so you start the foreplay. I'm gonna run downstairs, make a sandwich, and then I'm gonna come back to close the deal. Okay?
Take your time. Take a look. I had to show him the cookies.
You know, every time you show me that, an angel gets its wings. I just wanna... think about it.
What do you think of my office, Mom?
I love it. And look at your view. You can see all those kids smoking.
Oh, Bonnie, get a picture of me and the vice principal on the detention couch.
Oh.
Come on.
Look stern.
Woodcock, we got a problem.
Time to put out another fire, Ma.
Yeah, cart 7A is officially dead.
Your complaint is noted. I'll bring it up at the next equipment and facilities brunch.
Oh, you mean when you bring a box of mini donuts down at Tom in the boiler room?
It's called working the system, Eddie. You should try it sometime. Oh, Eddie, meet my mom, Bonnie. Mom, this is my neighbor, Eddie, the one I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He is sort of handsome.
Oh, thank you, Woodcock.
That wasn't the only thing I said.
Well, it was so nice to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, Mrs. W.
Well, we should get going. Our nail appointment's at 10.
And after that, we're going to hit the sale rack at Mervin's. My treat. Bye, sweetie. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
There they go. The two best girls.
Yeah, it's quite a picture. It's a shame they hate each other.
What?
Well, it's not just them. It's universal. The mother and the wife are bitter enemies. Always have been, always will be. It's God's way.
Well, my mom and Steph, they love each other.
No, they don't. Look, here's the thing. Now that you're married, there's two Mrs. Woodcocks, and that's far too many.
Well, one's my wife and the other is my mother.
And they still need to prove who's the alpha female, like two she-wolves fighting over the bloated carcass of a dead caribou. Only the bloated carcass is you.
Eddie, you make it sound so...
Primal, savage, oh, you betcha. What's going on in there, Woodcock? Let me in.
I was just wondering if I had the authority to transfer you to another district.
Oh, I know. It's hard to hear, but it's all true.
Well, I don't think you're right.
Oh, I am right. I'm as right as I am handsome.
What a great dinner, huh?
It was delicious. Oh, it was. I love Chinese food. And you know what? An orange for dessert is plenty. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get to order your dumplings, Steph.
It's okay. Those cold noodles you wanted to try were great.
You know what else is great, guys? This right here. This triangle of love. Anybody want ice cream? All right, good night, Ma. Hey, I left a bottle of water by your bed just in case you get thirsty.
Look at Mr. Rockefeller with his bottled water.
All right. I love you. Have a good night. Hey, this was fun.
Yeah.
Well, hey, she seems all set. Yeah, you know, I thought the bottle of water by the bed was a good idea. You know, Chinese food always makes me thirsty. Isn't it funny how it does that?
Mm-hmm.
It is getting late. Hey, you know what we get to do tonight? We get to try the new air mattress. Ooh, it's bouncy, huh? Hey, we could pretend we're elves making love on a big marshmallow.
Or we could play that fun little game we played earlier. You know, the one where we're caught in the crossfire outside of Wu's palace and you save your mother and leave me for dead.
What? What, is that how you read that? Come here, you.
Okay, Jeff. We are not having sex as elves, or humans, or anything else right now.
Honey, don't you think you're overreacting just a little bit? I mean, it was a scooter backfiring.
Well, it sounded like gunshots.
I don't think it did.
I can't believe this. You would take a bullet for her, but me, you just pushed to the side.
She was nearest to the shooter, and she's old. She can't run.
Oh. She had no trouble running through that sale at Mervin's to get to the London Fog raincoat rack.
Honey, I heard a noise and I acted on instinct.
Yeah. Your instinct was to protect your mom. Just like your instinct was to sell me down the river when I wanted to order my dumplings.
Aha! Yeah. See, I knew that was bothering you. You know as well as I do that we all agreed on the noodles.
No. You and your mother voted against me. That's when I went dead inside.
Honey, hey, look, I'm sorry. Look, I'll do anything to make it up to you, I swear. From now on, it's all about you.
Jeffy, do you have an extra pillow?
Hey, are you using that other one just for reading, or I'll give her mine?
Where's the milk?
It was either my cereal or your coffee. My cereal won. Want me to scoop out a little?
I don't want your used milk.
It's fine.
It's pink. What's this?
Sorry, I'm a little early for carpool, but things are kind of tense at my place.
You want me to get you some coffee?
Sure.
Hey, you got it.
Can I get it with just a little milk?
So, to what do we owe this mildly annoying intrusion?
Well, I kind of had a little problem in Chinatown last night.
Yeah? Is the Kung Pao starting to make its move?
What? No. I kind of thought someone was shooting at us, and it turns out it was just a scooter backfiring. And, well, I dove to save my mom and kind of left Steph for dead.
God, that makes me smile.
Oh. What are you trying to do? Destroy your marriage?
No, I was just...
Get this through your skull. Steph is the most important woman in your life right now, okay? There is only one Mrs. Woodcock, one, and that is your wife. Your mother is now the artist formerly known as Mrs. Woodcock.
Listen to Big Red here. She speaks the truth.
I mean, what is your mother visiting now for anyway, huh? You've been married, what, like 7 minutes? You're still laying the groundwork for your marriage. The foundation isn't dry. Your wife needs time to...
Sprayer scent?
You've got to send your mother home before it gets any worse.
Put that woman on a plane.
Eddie cares very deeply about his mother, but he made it clear early on in our relationship who was number one.
Mom's a fun lady, but she is not my number one.
Ow, ow. Jeff, trust me on this one, okay? I gotta go to work.
Okay.
Love you.
Day. All right, lollipop. Bye.
Jeff?
Okay.
I guess I could change her plane ticket, but...
Don't you dare do that to your mother.
You just said to me to put her on a plane.
I don't care what I said in front of her. That's just what the wives want you to do. Send your mom home so they can drive that wedge. Make you alienate the one woman in the world who loves you more than anything else. They can't love you like that, and it shames them. Because you gotta get rid of that old woman.
Bye.
Do not get rid of that old woman.
Well, no, maybe if I put my mom on a plane, Steph will calm down and the whole thing will blow over.
Blow over? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a story. The year was 1991. The place was Papa Lasagna's, home of Papa Lasagna's famous veal lasagna. I was there with my mother and Joy, and Joy orders a personal pan pizza, and my mom innocently says, "I've never seen a woman eat a whole pizza pie." And somehow to Joy, that meant your ass is as big as Kansas. Well, you can imagine, we fought for 3 months, and I defended my mom, and I tried to explain to Joy that she didn't mean anything by it, but at the end of the day, you have to pick a side, and I picked the one that I liked seen naked. Joy.
Oh. know, first you tell me not to put my mom on a plane. Now you're telling me to choose my wife. I'm totally confused.
All right, look, Woodcock, this is what you do, okay? To the outside world, you choose your wife. But you take the relationship with your mother underground.
What do you mean, underground?
Well, you start phoning her from work. You set up a secret email with a clever username known only to her. For you, I suggest Freddie Lipsweat, 52.
What?
It's just a little something I noticed. You also want to have a secret credit card so you don't need her approval to get your mom special gifts, like the combination TV VCR, so she only has to learn one remote.
Wait. You have a secret credit card?
Oh, I'll do you one better. With the miles that I earned on it, I actually took my mom to Cabo San Lucas on the down low on what turned out to be one of the most wonderful weekends of both of our lives.
Are you suggesting that I have an affair with my mother? Yeah, that's too creepy.
It can be. Make sure you get 2 double beds. Learn from my mistake.
I'm sorry I have to send you home. It's just Steph is still really upset about this whole stupid backfire gunshot thing.
Yeah. I took an Ambien around midnight. Did she ever stop yelling?
Not so much. Anyway, you know, you're only leaving a few days early, and hey, you get that nice leisurely layover so you can shop and get some lunch and maybe some dinner and... Wish I was flying through Detroit, I'll tell you that.
Sweetie, don't worry about it. I got my book of crossword puzzles and my yogurt. I'll be just fine.
I know, but...
Oh, Jeffrey, it's important for you and Steph to get your life settled. I'm in the way right now, and I should go so you two can work things out. Honey, you know I love you more than anything.
I know that.
My only goal is to make sure you're happy, even if I'm not there to see it.
You're not going anywhere.
I don't know. Is it evil that I actually let Jeff send his mom away?
Are you kidding? Jeff was gonna let the Chinese guy kill you.
Hey, what are you ladies doing? Making a quilt?
No, Eddie, we're having what's called a conversation.
Okay, geniuses.
I still feel kind of guilty.
Steph, let me tell you a little story about mother-in-laws. When we were first married, Eddie drags me to this crappy Italian restaurant, Papa Lasagna's, with his mother.
She just can't let it go.
I order this tiny little personal pan pizza. She looks me straight in the eye, tells me I'm fat. Come on, Eddie, back me up on this. Remember how rude she was?
Yes, what part of personal pan pizza didn't she understand?
I should go. Jeff's gonna be home from the airport soon.
I'll walk you out. I'm going out!
Hallelujah!
Every time I tell the pizza story, I desperately need to eat a personal pan pizza. You know what I like to do? I like to fold them in half and eat them like a taco.
I couldn't do it. I was on the way to the airport, and I just couldn't do it. It's not fair to Mom.
Well, good for you, Woodcock. You did the right thing.
Look, wait. I gotta talk this over with Steph, so can I just leave Mom here for a little while?
Wait, here? That's kind of weird. You know, there's a Red Roof Inn right near Doylestown.
Eddie, please.
All right, I will give your mother safe harbor.
Are you sure about this, Jeff?
Don't worry, Ma. He's huge, but he's kind.
Have you been to Cabo?
Hi. Hi, honey. Listen, I gotta talk to you for 1 second.
Baby, I am so sorry about this whole thing.
Oh, so am I. Look.
I know you love your mother very much, and I should never have put you in the position of having to choose between us.
Really? So you didn't want me to put my mom on a plane?
Oh, no, I'm so glad you did that. Now, I just ordered Chinese food so I can finally get those dumplings, and that gives us about a half hour to play elves on a marshmallow.
Eddie? Did you clean? What is that smell? It's so delicious. Who are you?
Oh, this is Jeff's mother from next door. And look, she baked the gingerbread Eddie. It's delicious. Try one of my arms.
It's very nice to meet you. You have a lovely home.
Thank you. I thought Jeff was taking you to the airport.
So did I.
Eddie?
Oh, excuse us for a moment, won't you, Mother Woodcock? Yes.
Why is Jeff's mother in our kitchen giving you a haircut?
Well, you know my regular guys having boyfriend problems. All right, look, Jeff just wanted to keep her here until he had an opportunity to go home and explain everything to Steph.
Wait. Steph doesn't know that she's here?
Not exactly.
Does she think that his mother's on a plane?
No comment.
You know what? That is it. I am not going to be a part of lying to Steph about this. We are taking her back to
Oh, no, you're not. I'm not going to allow you to chase another mother out of our house.
What?
And P.S., my mom never called you fat.
This is not about your mother.
Oh, this is exactly about my mother. And you want to know something else? Just for the record, the only thing my mom said is a whole pizza just for you seems like a lot of food. She didn't know what she was saying. She never heard of personal pizzas before. She came from a generation where pizzas only came in one size, huge.
And I suppose she didn't mean anything by it when she snorted when I sprinkled a teensy bit of Parmesan on top of it.
But what the hell were you trying to do? Set a world record for cheese eating?
It is a personal pan pizza. Personal. Am I crazy, Mrs. Woodcock? Or is this not a pizza for one person?
I wouldn't want to get in the middle of this. But it does seem like it might be a challenge for a lady to finish that in one sitting.
Just a minute. You're not Chinese food?
Jeff, I am not going to be a part of this.
Part of what? What's going on? Bonnie? Jeff, I thought you took your mom to the airport.
I did. I was.
He was hiding her at our house.
Really?
Yes.
So he came home, lied to me, and then we made love?
Didn't know that part, but yes.
I can't believe you did this. How could you lie to me?
He had no choice. We all lie. We have to when you make us take your side over our own mothers. So we kept his mom at our house for the afternoon. What's the big deal?
But married people don't lie to each other.
What? Of course we do. Hell, there was this one time I actually told Joy that I was going to a history teacher symposium and I was actually with my mother in Campo San Lucas. Silly question. Is Joy still here?
Yep.
Do you happen to own a protective cup? That's where I bought my mom a day of beauty.
All right. How about this one?
That was a pair of high-end orthopedic shoes. Hey, long story short, she's dancing again.
All right, that one.
Oh, that was the commemorative 100th episode Matlock box set with an additional commentary from Andy Griffith.
Okay, throw in Cabo. That's another $2,000. Carry the one. That comes to... I'm redoing the kitchen. And I'm buying myself a horse.